Good morning everyone. Here we want to study about the autoregressive process 2. In previous session we have seen about how to derive the autoregressive moving average. So here we were studying about the random process. It means what? If we are giving the function of time to the random variable, we are saying that as a random process. So here if we are taking the autoregression process which will have the form like x of n equal to, here we are taking the process with n. So here you will get a1 x of n minus 1 plus a2 x of n minus 2 plus w of n. So here if we are taking the transfer function of that function, you can derive like equation 1483. So here we can say you will get the value of transfer function h of 0 equal to 1, h of 1 equal to a1 up, and if you see for the h of n up to h of n you will get as a a1 h n minus 1, a2 h n minus 2, where n value will be greater than equal to 2. So in terms of poles lambda 1 and lambda 2 of the transfer functions, we will get the value of transfer function as equation 1485. h of n equal to b1 lambda 1 double dash plus b2 lambda 2 double dash, where n value will be greater than equal to 0. So we can say it will represent the impulse response of the system. So here we are having the value b1 plus b2 equal to 1. So we can write b1 lambda 1 plus b2 lambda 2, that will be equal to 1. So here if we are solving these equations, you will get lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equal to a1, and you will get lambda 1 into lambda 2, that will become as a minus a2. So here we can say the transfer function h of z will be stable, and that will implies that the value of lambda 1 will be less than 1 and lambda 2 value will be less than 1. So we can say here if we are calculating the output autocorrelations, that will satisfy the recursion, and you will get like autocorrelations. You will get output autocorrelations as a rxx n. So you will get like e of x n plus m x convolutions of m. So if you calculate, you will get that as a a1 rxx n minus 1 plus a2 rxx n minus 2. So here we can say if we are solving the output correlation functions, at that time you will get its normalized version, that will be taken as a rho x of n, that will be equal to rxx of n upon rxx of 0. If you solve, you will get a1 rho x n minus 1 plus a2 rho x n minus 2. So by the direct calculations, the output autocorrelations you will get as rxx of n, that will be equal to rww of n convolutions of h star minus n convolutions with h of n. If you solve, you will get sigma w square h star of minus n star of h of n. So here you will get the value of normalized output relations, that can be maybe expressed as rho x of n, that will become as rxx of n with respect to rxx of 0. So if you solve, you can write that as c1 lambda 1 dash dash plus c2 lambda 2 dash dash. So here we are taking the c1 and c2, these are nothing but the appropriate constant. Now we can see about the damped exponential. So if we are solving the second order system, that will be a real, and it will correspond to a damped exponential response. At that time, the poles are complex conjugate, which will give us like a1 square plus 4a2 square, that will be less than 0. Here you will get lambda 1 equal to r e to the power minus j theta, and lambda 2, that will be equal to y1 star, where r's value will be less than 1. So in that case, if we will get the c1, that will be equal to c2 star, at that time you can take that as a c e to the power j phi. So that normalized correlations will reduce to rho x of n, that will become equal to 2 re real part of C1 comma lambda 1 star double dash 2 CR double dash cos of n sigma plus phi. So here we are having already lambda 1 plus lambda 2 equal to 2r cos phi. That will be equal to a1. So you can write here r square, that will be equal to minus a2. That value will be less than 1. So if you solve, you will get, hence we can write 2r sin theta, that will equal to square root of minus a1 square plus 4a square. That will be greater than 0. So that will give us the value as tan sigma equal to square root of minus a1 square plus 4a square upon a1. So you will get here rho 1 of 1 equal to a1 rho x of 0 plus a2 rho x of minus 1. That will become as a1 plus a2 rho x of 1. So that rho x of 1, that will become equal to a1 upon 1 minus a2. And that will become equal to 2 CR cos sigma plus phi, where we are saying as we are supposed to take the value n equal to 1. But here we are saying you will get the rho x of 0, that will be equal to 1. So we can write here 2 cos phi, that will become equal to 1, and or you will get here c equal to 1 by 2 cos phi. Because we are writing 2c cos phi, that will be equal to 1. So if you solve, you can write, you can rearrange equation to get the value of c. So if we will substitute these equations, like if we are putting the value of c in the equations 1495, you will get normalized output correlations, that will become as a rho x of n, that will be equal to minus a2 square raised to n by 2 into cos n sigma plus phi upon cos phi, where minus a2, that will be become less than 1. So we can say here the normalized autocorrelation of damped second order system with real coefficient subject to random uncorrelated impulses satisfy equation like rho x of n, that will become equal to minus a2 raised to n by 2 cos n sigma plus phi upon cos phi. Now again we can see about the ARMA. This is nothing but autoregulation. So here we are saying if we are taking one ARMA PQ system which has only P plus Q plus 1, that the independent coefficient. So here if we are taking the value AK, where K value will be 1, that will belongs to P. Bi comma I, that will be equal to 1, that will belongs to Q. So we can